Hey guys, thanks for being here. I'm Christina and I'm a reseller. Here on this channel, I do a lot of thrifting. I find new homes for old things that have been left behind, and most importantly, I do a lot of laughing. You can follow along in my journey on Instagram at little.black.hanger, and you can shop all my amazing finds on POSHMARK at littleblackhanger without the vowels. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a great day. If you've been around for a while, you're probably thinking, Christina, isn't Tuesday your upload day? And yes, it is. I'm going to be changing my upload days to Wednesday and Friday instead. So nothing crazy, just, an extra day. So just in case you didn't know, you can click the little bell icon right beside the subscribe button down below, and it will notify you every time that I upload. So yeah, the new schedule is going to be Wednesday and Friday. Alright, so let's get into this video. So I made a video like this about a year ago, right when I started my channel, and it was all about the tools that I use on a daily basis for reselling. I wanted to do a little updated version of that video for you guys today because I've learned a few new tricks along the way. So without further ado, let's get into my reseller toolbox, tool belt, toolkit. This is in no particular order of favorite product to least favorite product, and I'm not going to be telling you guys stuff like scissors and tape because that's obvious and you already know that. So yeah, let's just begin. Alright, so this first product right in front of me is a scale. This may not be necessary to all of you, but for me it is something that has come in handy since I do sell sometimes on other platforms like eBay or Depop. They require you to do your own shipping, so this comes in handy for weighing items. It is small. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind the crap out of you guys. This one is small. I got this off Amazon, I believe, and I think it was like $10 to $12. I'll try to find this and link it down below. If not, I'll link a similar one down below. And even if you just do POSHMARK, this comes in handy because there is a weight limit on POSHMARK of 5 pounds and then an upgraded label of 10 pounds. This is good to have around to make sure that it's not breaking the weight restriction. This next item is a white faux fur rug, and I was lucky enough to find this at my local Goodwill. This thing has been a game changer. It really helps with my flat lay items, especially home decor items, when I don't feel like staging the items around my house or I just don't have a place to stage them. This comes in handy for flat lays and also shoes, etc. You don't have to have the white faux fur rug. It's not necessary. I know they can get pretty expensive. They're about $10.99 to $19.99, even to like $40 on Amazon, and that's just unnecessary. I've told you guys in the past that you can get those tri-fold white poster boards from the dollar store for $1, so that's a good alternative. Or they sell like foam core board that's a little more sturdy at Walmart or Michael's that are pretty inexpensive. I think they're about $4. You could even get an inexpensive white blanket from Ross, TJ Maxx, something like that. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but it definitely comes in handy for photographing shoes or home goods. Alright, so this next item is this OxiClean laundry spray. It's a stain remover and it's chlorine free. I've used it on a few stains and they have come out. Now on vintage clothing where the stain has obviously been there for a very long time, it fades it but it doesn't get it out. But this is good for like fresh stains or just small little stains on newer pieces. Seems to work pretty well on stains like that. I got this at Walmart I think for about $5. I know there's a ton of stain remover products on the market, and I will leave some link down below that people in the community have suggested if you want to check those items out, but this is the one that I use. And speaking of stains, I don't have any Dawn dish soap right in front of me right now. So for any type of oil or grease stain, I always use Dawn dish soap. It's never failed me. It takes that oil and that grease right out, and it is incredible. I always think of the commercials where back when we had that huge oil spill and they used Dawn dish soap to clean like baby ducks and like the little animals, and so I've always thought of that anytime I see like a grease or oil stain. I always use Dawn dish soap. Dawn dish soap is probably one of my holy grail items when it comes to reselling. It's like my creme de la creme, Speaking of creme de la creme, I don't know if you guys follow Lou and B on Instagram, but she has a great page, and she taught me this trick a long time ago. I think it was right when I first started reselling. She talked about citrus essential oil. This is just a cheapo one from Walmart. I think I paid maybe $2 for it. Nothing crazy. You don't have to go out and buy, you know, doTERRA or anything, you know, or Young Life or Living Young. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, just the cheapo one from Walmart or Target will do. But this gets Sharpie off of anything. Like, it will take Sharpie off of shoes, off of home goods, off of ceramic, off of wood. It takes it off anything. If your Goodwill is anything like mine and they like to write the price on literally everything with Sharpie, then this is going to be your new best friend. Seriously, this works on everything, and thank you, Lou and B. Go give her a follow for sure. I will leave her Instagram link down below because she has some great tips just like this one. If for some reason you're in a pinch and you can't get a hold of citrus essential oils, I have found that coloring over Sharpie with Sharpie and wiping it off immediately really helps to take it off as well. You may have to color over it a couple times, but the trick is to not let this dry down. So you just want to scribble over super quick and then wipe it off immediately to take the Sharpie off. So that's just another little trick. I always have a Sharpie around, you know, for writing fragile on boxes, and you know, so USPS can ignore it, and I just like to have a Sharpie around. So definitely have a Sharpie around for things like that. This next item I actually got from Dollar Tree, and I know that Doc Martens has a really good boot conditioner, but if you're like me and you just don't, and you're cheap and you don't feel like putting out that kind of money, this is a really good shoe polish. This is by Giant, and I got this at Dollar Tree. It came in a 2-pack that looks like this. There's black and there's brown, and it also comes with this little buffing cloth. And I've used this on leather shoes, never had an issue with it. It works really well. So if you're looking for an inexpensive shoe polish, Dollar Tree actually has some good shoe polish. I'm surprised. 10 out of 10, do recommend. And the last thing for shoes is sandpaper and or a toothbrush that you don't use. Don't use your regular toothbrush. And I use this for suede shoes. I don't rub super aggressively, but just like lightly buff over the suede. If it has like a scratch or maybe a little discoloration, this helps to buff it out. You can also, I mean, I know there's specialty like boot brushers, I think is what it's called, or suede brushers, and it's basically just something, you know, coarse to buff it out. That's all you need. So some sandpaper, lightly with the sandpaper, don't go crazy, don't be starting any fires, or a toothbrush, or even like a boar hair brush could work for that. So that really helps to, like I said, get scuffs or marks off of suede. Alright, so this tool is a sweater shaver, and I love this thing. It is just by Evercare, and a lot of people actually warned me against this brand and said that they didn't like it or that theirs broke. I've had this since I started reselling, so I've had it for almost 2 years, and I have had no issue with it. So this is the brand. I got it at Walmart. It was very inexpensive. I think I paid less than $10 for it, and it gets the job done. I know there's plenty of sweater shavers on the market that are a little more expensive, but if you're looking for a cheap alternative that has lasted, I mean, I think that's $10 for 2 years is pretty good, and she's still kicking. So if you're unaware of what a sweater shaver is, it's to get the pilling off of sweaters or shirts or what have you. So this is a good thing to have. I know there's plenty of hacks like where you use a razor. I do not recommend that unless you're just really in a pinch, because that's a really good way to put holes in your items. So this is definitely a good investment. It's quick, it's easy, and you don't have to worry about slicing your shirts open. Bonus tool is this little crochet hook. I use this for sweaters, for knit sweaters. You know, sometimes like the yarn gets pulled out a little bit. Well, this is good to have around so you can just hook it and pull it back through, and there you go, easy peasy fix. You can get these at Walmart for about $3 or $4. This is definitely good to have on hand, especially during the fall and winter months with a lot of those knits. Last but certainly not least is this steamer, which Look at my chaotic cord. This is the accurate representation of my life for sure. I can't get it untangled. Anyways, this is the Black & Decker steamer. It has a little water tank right here. It has power button, cord. It's a little heavy. That's the one downside to this steamer, is it can get a little heavy, but this also has lasted me 2 years. I got it at the same time I got the sweater shaver. I actually got this at Walmart as well. And I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't more than $40. I'll put it on the screen and I'll also link it down below. Works really well. Like I said, the only complaint that I have is it's a little heavy sometimes, but you can just take a break and get a snack. It'll be fine. If you're new to reselling, steaming actually kills more germs than washing a garment, and it's more obviously cost and time effective. So that would be the reason to get a steamer. If you're in the market for a more inexpensive alternative, this is the way to go. Highly recommend this one. Alrighty, so that does it for today's video. I hope you guys learned a couple tricks that you didn't already know. Let me know down below your favorite reseller tools and also any tricks that you may have up your sleeve, because I'm always looking for things to make my life easier. So if you like this video, please be sure and give it a thumbs up on your way out. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our family. We would love to have you. I put new videos out every Wednesday and Friday, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye guys.